Founder of the Dunamis International Gospel Center, Pastor Dr. Paul Enenche, has revealed the story behind the establishment of the Dunamis International Gospel Center and how the church moved and began in Abuja. The cleric, while speaking with members of his congregation at the Dunamis International Ministers Flaming Fire Conference 2024, said, and I quote, "I once separated myself. I was at the junction, 3 ways to go, and I asked God, Lord, which way is the way? The last week of May, to the mountains of Ganarob. I held 3 days fasting and I prayed in tongues. First day I heard nothing. The second day in the morning I was sitting on the rock outside and praying, and God said to me, what I spoke to you about, the time to step into it has come. And I asked God, I said, how, Lord? Where, Lord? And specifically, God told me Abuja, not just Abuja, but where the ministry would be in Abuja. God told me, and that was how I stepped out. And for God to confirm, the moment I landed in Abuja at the Zone 5 junction, I off my shoes, planted my foot on the ground, and I crossed the road with my shoes in one hand and my bag in the other hand, like a madman taking over territorial control. I ran into a young man who met me when I was in 500 level. Then he came from Otupo seeking admission to university. I gave him the sum of 25 naira. He used it to buy remedial form, entered the university, and lived with me. He graduated as an architect. And as I stepped in Abuja and I crossed the road, I met this same person that I once bought remedial form for years ago, who has now graduated and is now an architect. He ran to me and said, Brother Paul, can you now see divine and calculated directive? And while we boarded a vehicle, he said to me, Brother Paul, the fire you carried in the campus days, this town needs it. And I said to him, that is why I am here. And he screamed inside the bus. And then he said, then the work has started. That was the connectivity, the linkedness of the direction.